We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim, and today we got pretty decent sized slates on both sports here, Tim. I believe we have, I didn't count in the hockey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in hockey, and too many in the NBA.
Well, we get 12 games in the NBA today, and the big reason why is because there is 0 games tomorrow.
Weird.
Well, the Natties tomorrow, they're not going to have games on the day of the national championship.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That works.
They're respectful, unlike hockey.
Well, hockey doesn't care about basketball, so.
Yeah, no.
Especially college basketball. So, but yeah, should be an interesting day of both. But before we get into today's slate, before we get to today's games, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday. We'll recap what went right, went wrong in the world of sports betting. I guess we'll kick it off with college basketball. 2-2 yesterday. Loser on Villanova plus the 4.5 and the plus 160. Winner on the Tar Heels plus 4 and plus 160. So I went 2-2, up 0.15 units in college basketball. So a profitable day there. Got to see Duke lose, which is worth more than any type of money, which is great, especially losing in the tournament against North Carolina. Just a cherry on top. And having that could be Coach K's last game. Chef's kiss. All right, over to the NHL. 6-3 for me yesterday, up 2.70 units. Started it off 3-0. The Devils plus 1.5 and team total over 2.5. What a collapse by the Devils yesterday, up 6-2 heading into the third.
You called it. It was 6-2 going into the third. You're like, this game's going overtime.
Yeah. They lose in overtime. Luckily, I had the plus 1.5 and not the money line, unless I would have been slamming things yesterday. Colorado Avalanche beat the Penguins, cashed that one as well. Losers on the Carolina regulation at minus 105 and the Tampa Bay Lightning puck line. Winners are, and then also a loser on the Calgary Flames puck line. Winner on the Boston Bruins puck line, never in doubt. I say that sarcastically. Winner with the Kings, though. Kings plus 105 and team total over 2.5. So a nice day yesterday for me. 6-3, up 2.7 units in the NHL. 2-2, up 0.15 units in college basketball. 8-5, up 2.85 units so far. Or overall yesterday. 13-9, up 3.45 units in the month of April. So off to a good start in April. So hoping to continue that into today. I really like this card today. So what were you, Tim?
Yeah, it's been a very good week for me in general, just out of all my bets. And then it's been a good month with NBA. I'm still riding high. I think I'm still, 40-20 on my last 30 days in the NBA? Making sure this is right. 39-20, my bad. Up 17 units in the last month in the NBA. Having a fantastic run. I've been profitable personally for the past 6 days in a row. So it's been very nice. Yesterday was no different. It took North Carolina to kind of push me into the profit, but spring training baseball yesterday, 2-0-1. I hit the Giants. I hit the Twinnies. And the Phillies game ended 2-2 in the 6th because of rain. Phillies had first and second with no one out, so could have been a possible chance to push that across and maybe get a win there and go 3-0. Not going to complain. I believe in spring training baseball. Do I have my stats up for that? I do not. I believe I'm 19-11-1 of 11 units, somewhere in that range. So I'll have more plays during Higgs' show because I'm waiting for lineups to come out. But good day there. Unfortunately, my one NBA play was the Hornets. It wasn't particularly close. It was close maybe at halftime, and then the Sixers went on a little bit of a run. And I believe at one point they were winning that third quarter 30-10. So not really good there, but it happens. I have 3 more NBA plays, and hopefully that works out today. Yeah, Nova let us down, but Carolina plus 4.5 money line, and then I also bet the second half money line on the stream last night just because why not? And all 3 of them cashed, and that kind of pushed me over. Also for today, I have Heroic plus 130 or something to beat Navi. And then I have a parlay, but that's because I entered a free contest for the ESL Pro League Group D, and I'm 12-0 to start on the line. And then today's the last day, so if I could hit all three, I'd go 15-0 in the one contest. I would a chunk of money, so that would be kind of nice. So, anyways, we'll get to the slate. We'll get to the chat. We'll say hi to everybody, and we'll see what's going on. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash it. Hit the like button, people. Show some appreciation. Subscribe and share. We got a decent NBA slate and NHL slate. Let's find the value. Let's do it. What up, Twins? Cashed out yesterday. Heat money line. Nice. Sixers. I was against you, but good win. Heat. Hawks. Yes. Cavs. Yeah. And the
Warriors. Never in doubt with the Warriors.
Big comeback from good bet. Good bet. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning. Yeah, I know. Hornets weren't good yesterday. Morning. You guys have the wrong NHL jersey on today. Panthers come alive first period today. Hey, after that big comeback, no, it's Sabres, baby. It's Sabres. Let's get it. Braves minus 130. You know I don't lay that much chalk. Is there a lineup for the Braves? There is. Swanson, Olsen, Riley, Azuna, Albies. They got most of their starting lineup, but they're against Atlanta. They're against Boston. What's the line on this game? Boston. Boston's at plus money. That might be a Boston play for me, to be completely honest. That might be one of my things. I was already looking at the Tigers fading. No, Casey Mize is on the mound, so I figured go there. But that might be a Red Sox spot for me, John. Hi, Nick. 3 overs in NHL, please.
Edmonton, Dallas, and I don't have a third one.
There you go. Should we jump into some NBA?
I guess. Milwaukee Bucks are hosting the Dallas Mavericks in this spot. The Bucks, my bad, are 5-point home favorites, a total of 228 in this game. Your thoughts on this first one?
All right. Some of the things I'm going to be looking at for the next little while is standings and what each team is doing and how it goes. By the way, we got another team. We got technically 2 teams to clinch last night. The Golden State Warriors are heading back to the playoffs with their win over the Utah Jazz yesterday. So they have clinched a playoff spot. And the Brooklyn Nets, with their loss, are guaranteed a spot in the play-ins. They can't move up. So I figure I'd throw that one out there. And for the next month, for the next week and a half, and that's kind of where you're gonna want to look with these kind of stuff, is where's the motivation? And it's hard to see motivation on either side. I can see them both trying to coast because Milwaukee's currently in the 2 spot. I don't know if they really want to go after that 1 spot because the 1 spot could have a chance to play Brooklyn. So it'd be a lean towards Dallas. And Dallas is technically still competitive right now. They're still fighting for home court. They're only 2 games ahead of Denver and Utah. So that could be an interesting spot. I'm not betting this one. I have 3 places. It's just not one of the ones I got to. If anything, it's a lean towards Dallas, but not enough for me to want to go and bet it. Let's see if there's any injury reports. That probably should have been something.
Yeah, when half the league sits out.
Yeah. Early slate. Let's check it out. Giannis is probable. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. So there you go. But lean towards Dallas, nothing going though. Bucks minus 5. Tatum over 5 assists. Had 6 3 straight. There you go. Yeah, it would be a lean towards the other side, but whatever. I'm not betting it, so don't take that for a grain of salt. We'll move on to this game.
Yeah, the Washington Wizards are at the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not the Bruins. Bruins are 13-goal favorites today. I don't know. I'm taking the opposite side.
Yeah, they play the Celtics today. Total of 223 in this game. Where you're looking?
Oh, Celtics are another one of those teams. They've already clinched. Washington, they're already mathematically eliminated. I don't see motivation in this game. I know this is towards the end of the season, and everything's kind of wonky and crazy, and Boston's is going to try to coast. Jason Tatum is probable today. No Kyle Kuzma. Robert Williams is a big guy who's going to be out. I feel like 13 points is too many, especially right now. I don't see Celtics going out there and blowing the crap out of Washington. I could see them taking this one easy. I could see taking a freaking a break for the next week and just coasting through the games. Washington probably covers this one with ease. 13 points is probably too many. Am I betting this one? No. But it would be a lean towards the Washington Wizards in that game. Wizards first quarter solo under. So team total under for the Wizards in the first quarter. I'm thinking Milwaukee and the under, but as a lean, but it will be a close game. Yeah, I can see that. Took the Bucks minus 1.5 first half and Celtics first quarter minus 3.5. That's fair. That's fair. I just don't think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think either of those will. Today you got the Bucks over 227, Celtics minus 7 first half, Knicks under 110.5, Rockets under 115.5, might add under 243. If you already got one under, you probably don't need to add a second one. I like the Wiz plus points and lean over. I would kind of lean towards the under in that Celtics game. What was wrong with that? 223. Yeah, I would kind of lean under. But we'll go ahead and move on to this game, Nick.
Yeah. The Denver Nuggets, they're at the LA Lakers in this spot here. The Nuggets are 2.5-point road favorites. We have a total of 231 in this game. What's your thoughts on this one?
You know what time it is, right? Time to put on your hard hats, your vest, grab your time clock, and we're clocking in with the Lakers. Grabbing the Nuggets. I got them at -3. They dropped to -2.5. They're still -3 on my book. The Lakers are done. They kind of showed that one. The Lakers are a game back at the Spurs for that 10 spot. Nuggets with a loss to Minnesota, that kind of it didn't hurt them. It just prolonged them being able to clinch. With a win today, they jump ahead of the Jazz, so that for a 5 spot, and they'll be a game and a half back Dallas. So this is a big game for Denver as well. If they're trying to fight for a home court advantage in the playoffs. I like Nuggets. I like the Nuggets in this matchup. I'm not high on this Lakers team. Obviously, we haven't been high on them all year. So first play of the day is us clocking in and fading the Lakers.
Fair enough. Then we'll.
We all may want to wait until we have more information on players not playing today. Yes, but we still have to do the show today. So Lakers like to beat Denver. They're not going to this time. Yeah, but hey, I beat line movement sometimes doing this. And I can try to predict who's going to play and who's not going to play. And obviously, if there's a game that I think there's going to be a lot of people not playing, I'm not going to bet that game. So, and I've been pretty successful doing it this way, so we're good to go.
Yeah, the Detroit Pistons are at the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers are only 3.5-point home favorites here. Actually, down at 2.5. I'm seeing total 231.5. Where are you looking?
I am looking for.
Stop it. Get some help.
Was that the right game to do it for? Yeah, that was the right game to do it for. No, this one's not a game I'm going after. These two teams are mathematically eliminated. The Pistons are 22-56. The Pacers are 25-53. Two teams that are tanking. Cade Cunningham is questionable. Malcolm Brogdon is done for the year. Jeremiah Grant's out. Goga is questionable. Bagley is out. This isn't a game that you need to go after, and I'm not going to. This is not a game I'm going after, so I'm passing on this one. I'll have something on the next game, which might seem like a 100 game.
Yeah, this feels like a Pistons or a Pacers spot. You can get a nice only -140 for them on the money line, so I think that.
Yeah, but Pistons as a dog.
Okay.
You're probably right, time. You're probably right, but it was 221 now at 223. The under should cash in, maybe. I like Denver minus, but maybe lean over. Yeah, I could see the over. Denver early hasn't played much defense lately. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, the New York Knicks, they're at the Orlando Magic in this one here. The Knicks are 5-point road favorites, a total of 215 in this game.
Yes, and I know a lot of people just do the 1-800. Nope. I like Orlando.
You're allowed to hit the 1-800 and still bet the game.
No, I like Orlando. I like Orlando in this matchup, plus the 5 points. Sprinkle on the money line. I know no Wendell Carter for Orlando. Julius Randle will be out and forced to probably miss the rest of the season. Cole Anthony is questionable, but he'll probably play. Franz Wagner is going to play. This is an Orlando Magic spot for me. I know they burned me lately, but the Knicks, I feel like Knicks are going to be one of the teams that lay over and dies. They were mathematically eliminated, and they pretty much showed it last time they played when they got blown out yesterday. Oh, yeah, second leg of back-to-back for the Knicks. They got blown out by the Cavs yesterday, 119 to 101. So, second leg, this is an Orlando spot. They're at home, plus the 5 points. I'm riding on this one. So, Orlando plus 5 will be my second play of the day.
All right. Sounds good. We'll keep on moving on here.
What are the Knicks playing for position in the East? Yeah, they are fighting for. Are we going to be 11th, 12th, 13th? No, the Knicks are done. They're mathematically eliminated. So no, there's no fighting for positioning. Lean Detroit, but I'm staying away. Could you go the way? Hit the 1-800. Yep, 1-800 gamble. Yes. No, well, the next game, yeah, it should be 100, but I'm on Orlando. Let's keep riding, Nick.
Yeah, the Philadelphia 76ers and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sixers 4.5-point road favorites, total 224 in this game.
Both teams are on second legs of back-to-backs. 76ers went and beat the Hornets yesterday. Cavs went and beat the Knicks. It would be leaning towards the Cavs. I know this is not a matchup that people will be interested in. Both teams have struggled against the spread their last 10, 4-5-1 for Philly, 2-7-1 for Cleveland. This is another one of the games that I almost decided to try to go after, but I would lean Cleveland 4.5 points. I feel like it's just slightly too many. I think this one would have been number 4 on my list in terms of betting wise. I stuck to my 3 and decided to roll with it.
Sounds good.
Although should be a good game. Philadelphia is currently sitting in 4th. I think if they win today, they clinch a playoff spot. And then Cleveland is currently sitting in that 7th spot, 2 games back of the Bulls to try to get into the playoffs, not being in the play-in. So I feel like this is more motivational spot for Cleveland than Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to flip around the microphones or whatever. For whatever reason, I can't see half the comments. So I'm going to refresh my page. So
okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll head into the next game real quick. This one's between the Miami Heats and the Toronto Raptors. Nick, that's another mistake that you made while typing these up.
Sorry, I was half asleep.
Miami Heats. Let's get it. Oh. Happened. There you go. Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors. Toronto is a 3.5-point favorite. Total of 214.5. And this is another one of those interesting situational spots. Miami is currently sitting in first place. They've already clinched a playoff spot. They clinched their division. That's what it was. And on the opposite side, you get Toronto, who is fighting not to drop. They're currently sitting in that 5 spot, half game ahead of Chicago, 2.5 games ahead of Cleveland. They're 2 games back of the Sixers. So possibly it could be 1 game back of the Sixers if they win and the Sixers lose today. The Raptors have a lot of motivation. Miami might not as much. I mean, Miami probably wants a good end to the season, get some motivation, get some momentum. But I think this is a Raptors spot. It would be a lean Raptors minus 3.5. This is all situational spots now. It's going to be very tricky to end the year. So I kind of took numbers, like my statistic stuff, and kind of threw them out for right now until we get back to the playoffs, because this is all situational spots. This is all motivational spots. Toronto should get this job done. Whether or not they cover 3.5, we'll see. But Toronto should win this game.
And this is exactly why I'm not betting the NBA right now, because I'm not a situational handicapper like that.
Yeah, that's fine. Cavs need this. Yep. They destroyed the Pistons, and Cavs won.
Hornets.
They destroyed the Hornets. Who? Sixers did
Sixers.
yesterday. And the Cavs won. Yep. I lean Philly, but probably staying away from this one. Maybe an under look. I don't know. Tough card today. It is. Cavs might cover. I could see the Cavs covering. I could see the Cavs winning straight up. We get some good games. I know we get this one.
Timberwolves are at the Rockets. This is up to a 13.5 on Bovada. Total of 243 in this game. Where are you looking?
Well, one team is going to be motivated, and one team probably couldn't give a crap. Houston is mathematically eliminated. They've been mathematically eliminated, I think, since like day one. Minnesota, they're still in this one. They're 2 games back of Denver and Utah, and those are for playoff spots. They're currently sitting in the 7th spot, looking up. They would have to play most likely the Clippers in that 7-8 game. So, I think Minnesota could beat the Clippers, to be honest, and make the playoffs. But I honestly feel that Utah is probably going to collapse, and then Minnesota is going to get the 6th spot, and Denver will get up to 4 or 5. Minnesota wins this game. I think that was pretty obvious. Whether or not they cover 12.5, I don't know. They could win by 30. They could win by 6. And I could have said, yep, makes sense either way. Obviously, as a bettor, I don't lay more than 10 points in the NBA because these are still professional teams. So it's a slight lean towards Minnesota laying the points, but I don't lay that much. So this one's going to be a pass for me.
Sounds good.
Wolves minus 5.5 first half. That I could do. I lean Raptors. I know they're trying to win, so they don't drop down. Yep. Under 243 or Rockets under 215. Either one is a good bet. I think so. Yep. Okay. Okay, Nick. I hear you now. I was wondering why you wasn't giving out no picks for the NBA.
Because I don't do it. Like, I'm not trying to deal with, I want to sit out for load management like the Grizzlies did the other night. I don't deal with that. Like the NHL, they don't do that. Like the NHL doesn't do that. The NBA does, and I'm not a situational handicapper.
Yeah, I've kind of adapted into one lately. So we get another one of these games, Nick.
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns are at the Oklahoma City Thunder. This one's a 14. Total 223. So basically, all you really got to do is here. I've got it. They want picks. I got picks. Ready? This is next level handicapping here. All right.
Do not say Suns money line.
We are going to go a 14 parlay with the Spurs, Suns, Timberwolves, and Celtics all on the money line for minus 265. There's my NBA pick for the day.
No, Oklahoma City covers this game, and I think it wouldn't be crazy to say that they have a shot to win. I know SGA is out, but they're deciding to go ahead and rest Devin Booker and rest DeAndre Ayton. So 2 of the big guys for Phoenix are going to be out. Oklahoma City is still going to be without Mann, Bagley. They're sitting Crowder. Phoenix is. Stay away from this game. Just do yourself a favor. Stay away from this game. This one's not a pretty one. I feel like Oklahoma City can cover, but there's so many players out. If you want to see a good G League game and Chris Paul, that's pretty much where you're going to get tonight. But this is not a spot that I would want to go out.
What, you're saying you don't want to lay 14 points on the road with Chris Paul and a bunch of starters sitting out with the Suns?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Rockets are 13 and a hook now. There you go. Jeez. On my book. Guys sit out. Their teams win anyways. Exactly. I can honestly see all the players sit out, and no.
I was
joking.
My bad. That was sarcasm.
There you go.
And that also leads us to we don't condone parlays, but parlays at your own risk. And I was joking there.
Facts. I could easily see the Suns winning this game by 32. So even with all those players out, we'll see. Nope, this one's another widespread game. Never mind.
This is stupid. The
It is
Spurs are
really stupid.
14.5-point favorites. We have a total of 230.5. I mean, we get it. The Blazers suck, but can they at least cover 14.5 here?
I believe these two teams just played.
Yes, they did.
And what was the score? I can probably get it from Eubanks.
I know the Spurs
130 to
scored 130. Yeah.
130 to 111. Spurs won that last game. I could see the Spurs winning by 30 again. Am I betting this? No, I am not betting this. Guys, come on. There is freaking 12 games today, and 4 of them have double-digit spreads. Hey, that just makes your pool from 12 to 4. There you go. No, do not bet this game. Spurs should win it. Portland is mathematically eliminated now. They weren't last time they played. Spurs are currently a game up on the Lakers. They could be 2 games up on the Lakers after today, which would be fantastic. This is – you don't need to bet these games. Do not bet widespread games. That's kind of ridiculous. There's plenty of other games that you can get better value at than laying 14.5 points with the Spurs. So, nothing.
So, is this a point in the season in the NBA? I see a lot of big favorites, and I've seen this with the NHL as well, where we're seeing a lot of minus 200, minus 300 favorites in the NHL. I'm laying a lot more puck lines and stuff like that. Should people be more willing to lay points at this time of the year with the NBA, or is it a little bit more trickier than that?
A little bit more trickier because hockey's a money line sport. NBA is a
you lay
spread sport. No, this is a spread sport, and just because you're laying 14 points, they're not going to cover. They're not going to cover every single time. So just be careful with that.
Okay.
Suns under, sure. You're silly. Passing the Portland game. Yeah, they blew each other out the other day. Yep. Yes, they did. Here we go. Here's a game that's not a double-digit spread.
Oh, wow. Those exist.
Yeah.
Golden State Warriors are at the Sacramento Kings in this one here. Golden State 6.5-point road favorites, my bad. Total of 224 in this game. Golden State coming off of that big comeback yesterday. Do you think they can carry that into today?
I think that the Kings could cover this game. Still no Curry. On the Kings side, no Sabonis, no Fox. But the Warriors clinched last night. The Warriors clinched a playoff spot technically last night. Granted, they are still fighting for the home court stuff. They're only 3 games up on Denver and Utah for home court advantage. So they're still and only 1 game up on Dallas. So they're still fighting for home court advantage. I can see this one being a letdown spot after them with that big comeback versus Utah last night. Could the Kings win this game straight up? Sure, they could. Could the Warriors win by 30? They could too. I feel like this would be a spot where I would lean Kings. But my last play of the day is in the last game, so I got nothing for this one.
So what I'm hearing is Kings money line.
I would look towards Kings on the spread. Kings might upset, but you took the Warriors. Yeah, that makes sense. Damian Jones over 23 raw. I don't remember who he plays for. I think that might be a King. Yep, he's on the Kings. Yeah, why not? Wow, Dallas, Milwaukee was 228 and 227. Now 226 people betting the under. I understand why. That makes sense. But we'll get to the last game, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to finish it on off here. The New Orleans Pelicans, they're at the LA Clippers in this spot here. Clippers are 2-point home favorites. Total of 223.5 in this game. Where are you looking?
Clippers have already clinched a spot in a play-in game. They will be in the play-ins, and that's a guarantee. One thing that hasn't happened is New Orleans clinching a spot. They're currently 2 games up on San Antonio, and they're 3 games up on the Lakers. I believe with a win tonight and a Laker loss, the Pelicans will clinch a spot in the play-ins. Just because that would be too much ground, and I believe the Pelicans have a tiebreaker over the Lakers. So a win here will clinch the Pelicans a spot in the play-ins.
Nice.
The Clippers have already clinched a spot. They can't move up. They can't move down. I feel like it's another one of those motivational spots where Do they care about this game? They like, what's the deal with this one? I mean, obviously we saw what happened last game. I'm going to take last game and throw it out the window where the Clippers put up 153 points on the Bucks. That's because no starters were playing. Absolutely nobody. There will be starters playing tonight. I think the Pelicans are the play. This is a strong spot for them. I think the Pelicans clinch a play-in spot tonight. Let's go Pelicans. I grabbed them plus, what is it on the money line? 130 something on the money line with this. Oh, it's 110. It's 110 now. I got them last night like 120 something when they're 2.5 point dogs. So Pelicans will be my third play of the day.
Sound good.
Kings. Yeah, I would be leaning Kings. I almost bet them. Kings, but I like Thompson. But plus, I like Thompson should be out. Should Klay Thompson? I don't know. He's not set to be out, but we'll see. Golden State over 221. It's hard to see that with certain players being out. New Orleans and over is a lead. That worked. Those are your NBA plays. We'll go ahead and head to Knicks domain in the NHL. The Detroit Red Wings will start off. They're in Ottawa taking on the Senators. Senators are minus 150 favorite. I believe this is a 1 o'clock game, Nick. Start it up.
Nothing. I lean towards an over in this game, actually, looking a little bit more at it. We have Detroit, who's gone over in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their last 6 games. They've gone over 6 expected goals in 3 of their last 5. Only 5 of their last 10, though. Ottawa 3 straight. 3 of their last 4 for over 6 in general. Scroller. We forgot the scroller.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Sorry.
Yeah, for this game, I passed. It's an ugly game. It was a miracle over the last time these two teams played, where Detroit scored to make it 5-2 with a little bit, not much time left when they were down 5-1. So, I mean, I could see this being a Detroit spot. You're getting them at plus money, and this is a short-term revenge home-and-home series. No, I'm not betting this game, though.
That's fair. Sorry, it's just screenshotting my handicap econ stuff. Still no fighting, and we need these games.
Yeah.
Are the Lakers eliminated yet? At this point, I think they are. No, they are not. They're only a game behind. They're only a game behind the Spurs. I think if they lose today, they're digging themselves a deeper hole. But I think they would have to lose 2, or the Spurs combination of them losing 2 and Spurs winning 2, or losing 3, winning 1, or winning 4, winning none, like that kind of deal. But no, the Lakers are not mathematically eliminated yet. Let's keep rolling, Nick, and this has got to be your best game of the day. The Florida Panthers minus 270 going into Buffalo, taking on the future Stanley Cup Buffalo Sabres. I don't think they're mathematically eliminated yet. Total of 7. Where are you looking?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this game because this is now down to a minus 230 for the Panthers. The Sabres have gone from plus 220 to it's Spencer Knight in net. I mean, we were expecting that. Nothing's really – I don't understand. Just money's coming in on Buffalo. And I agree with it. Give me Buffalo here. I got it plus 1.5 at minus 115 last night. Or no, did I get it minus 115, minus 120? I'm trying to remember exactly what the number was I got it at. Minus 115. Now it's up to minus 135. I would still look at Buffalo in this spot. I wouldn't mind their team total over as well. I think it is 2.5 at minus 160, though. Bovada is being stupid right now. It's only offering team totals on 4 games for whatever reason. But I would lean towards the team total over here with Buffalo. But I like the Sabres in this spot. This is a big letdown spot after that big comeback from Florida yesterday. Now, I took the plus 1.5 at minus 115. I could see this, and you have to be aware when you're fading Florida, this could easily be 3-0 Panthers at the end of the first period, and you're ripping up your ticket. I'm not saying it can't be. But yeah, this is a spot here where I think the Sabres could push just to overtime. And you're probably getting a really nice price on a draw in this game. Plus 310 on a draw. I would not talk you off of that. Sabres have been playing overtime games lately. So leaning towards the draw. I took the Sabres plus a goal and a half, though.
Okay. Quick MLB news. Sean Manaea is heading to San Diego.
Wow, it really is a fire sale in Oakland, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
They have to sell the team in Oakland. I think they're tanking, so they go to Vegas. Like, they just want to go to Vegas.
The teams have not confirmed. The teams have not confirmed yet. But they're looking to. It's pretty close. Padres. It says Padres acquired, but not confirmed yet.
By the way, Tage Thompson to score a goal.
There you go. Wow, you like the Rangers today?
Yeah. Yep.
I figured that one, but yeah, that would only back up the what do you call it? The Kings play. Sabres team total.
Yeah, they've been scoring goals lately, and Florida is not a great defensive team. They gave up 6 to the Devils yesterday, and they've given up. Let me see what the number is. They've given up at least 3 goals, and you're looking for 3 in 7 of their last 10 games. So
there you go. Just doing props today. Good luck. Panthers over 7.
Yeah, why not? I don't like 7s though, so I wouldn't bet it. But
hit the like button, people, and share to Twitter or Facebook. Bam, there you go. Sabres been scoring lean team total.
Yeah, Sabre. I've mentioned this before. I mentioned this a couple days ago as well. There's 2 teams. There's 2 type of bad teams when it comes to the end of the season here. There's the teams that are going to be pesky as all hell, cash you underdog tickets, and give you the best bang for your buck. And there's going to be teams that are going to lay down and die. The Sabres are the first one. They're going to be one of those teams. They're going to cash you some big plus money tickets. So, yeah, I don't mind the Sabres at all right now. So
there you go. I was thinking that way too, Tim. Last game with the Mavs under against the Whiz Kids. They got blew out, and the game went way over. I'm taking the under and hoping. There you go. Wizards have been playing better defense, but not lately. The Islanders are minus 150. They're in New Jersey taking on the Devils. 5.5 is your total. How did the Devils get out of bed this morning?
Yeah, if you guys know any Devils fans, I'd check up on them. If you know anyone who had a Devils money line ticket, I would also check up on them because that was probably the worst beat of the NHL season so far. To have that and then lose it the way they did, heartbreaking. But I was lucky I had the plus 1.5. And this is exactly why I'm going to fade the crap out of the New Jersey Devils today. I took the Islanders on the money line. I got it at 150 last night. It's around 140, 150. So I think the Islanders take care of business in this game. I don't know how psychologically the Devils get out of bed and be able to show up for a game today. I also lean over 5.5 in this game. I like Brock Nelson to score a goal. That was another one of my goal scorer props for today is Brock Nelson. He's been scoring really well. I believe he's number 1 in the league since the start of February. So Brock Nelson to score a goal. Give me the Islanders on the money line here.
There you go. Keep it rolling. The Arizona Coyotes are in Chicago taking on the Blackhawks. 195 favorite are the Blackhawks, total of 6. Where are you looking?
Stop it. Get some help.
I love this game. I love me a good old-fashioned bum fight. And this is a spot here where I like this one. And when we look at this game, I did a free pick video on this game last night. I picked a marquee matchup to do a free pick video on. This is a fade of the Arizona Coyotes more than this is a play on the Chicago Blackhawks. I will say that now. The Arizona Coyotes have not put up 3 expected goals in at least 10 straight games. They've lost the expected goal battle in 9 of their last 10. They've given up at least 3 expected goals in 8 of their last 10. They've given up at least 4 goals against in 8 of their last 10 games. They've failed to score 3 goals in 7 of their last 8. They've lost 6 of their last 8 games, and they've lost their last 2 losses were 5-goal losses by combined scores of 11-1 against Anaheim and Edmonton. That was sandwiched in between a very nice win against San Jose. Also, when you look at this Arizona Coyotes team right now, they're missing everybody. a couple bright spots they did have in that lineup are out. Jacob Chikrin, gone. Keller, done for the year. Nick Ritchie, not going to be playing. They're still without Krause and Fisher and Roussel. And they're done. They're done. Give me the Chicago Blackhawks team total over 3.5, and give me the puck line for the Chicago Blackhawks in this game.
There you go. There you go. Nick, can Sabres win straight up today?
Absolutely.
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely.
All I need is the Island boys today for yesterday's parlay.
Yeah, let's go Islanders. Yeah.
How about a New York parlay today? Buffalo, Islanders, Rangers.
I would take Buffalo. Let's see. Ready? Here's how we can do that. I'll take Buffalo on the alternative spread plus 2.5.
Oh.
At minus 215. And then take the Rangers and the Islanders. And you can get Rangers and Islanders money lines. You can get plus 230 for that parlay.
Fair enough. Dawes struggling.
Yeah, the New Jersey's goaltending sucks.
Islanders under, Nick.
I can't bet a Devils game under. That's not going to happen.
Chicago over.
Yeah, I'd lean that way.
That's fair. We'll keep on rolling. You got 5 games left. The Minnesota Wild are in Washington taking on the Capitals. 130 favorites are the Capitals. Total is 6. I think Terry said he was leaning Capitals. So if that's a sign,
no, he wasn't.
No, who said that then?
I was.
Oh, didn't you say that you and Terry are both leaning Capitals?
No, I am. I said Terry, I'm leaning Capitals because he complained I put Ovechkin goal scorer prop on my card today.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, I lean the Capitals in this spot. This is a weird spot, I feel. We have a well-rested Capitals team coming in. Their last game was on Tuesday, which was that 6-1 loss to Carolina, and they've had since then to sit on that. And we have the Minnesota Wild coming in on a second half of back-to-back. They're on that little bit of a road trip of death where they played Carolina and then they playing Washington today. They have quite the schedule coming up because then they had 2 Nashville and 2 St. Louis and then head back home to play the Kings and the Oilers before going on the road to play the Stars and the Blues. This is a tougher schedule coming up for the Minnesota Wild, so I'd be very curious on how they play throughout this one here. I like the Capitals in this spot. I did not get to it, though.
That's fair. That's fair. Don't have to get after every game, so that works.
Ovechkin to score a goal, though. Even money. So this is my only play on that game.
There you go. Speaking of the last New York team, the Rangers are minus 310 favorites. They're hosting the Flyers. Total of 6 in this game. Oh, boy. Here we go, Nick.
Yeah, remember I was talking about teams that are going to lay down and die?
Yeah.
The Flyers are one of those teams.
Fair.
They're most likely going to have Martin Jones in net. We nicknamed him Beach Ball. Self-explanatory there. The Rangers are scoring goals as of late, other than against Varlamov and the Islanders. They had put up 3 goals or more in 5 straight games. They're playing a Flyers team that's given up at least 3 in 8 of their last 10. This Flyers team is scoring, though. They've put up at least 3 goals in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their last 6 games. So they have been putting the puck in the back of the net. I just don't trust them here. Second half of a back-to-back. They got blown out yesterday, 6-3 against the Leafs. I think that this is a spot here, a nice little bounce-back spot for the Rangers to take care of business. Give me the puck line with the Rangers here.
Here you go. Caps over.
I don't like the total in that game. The Wild are telling me way under. The Capitals are telling me way over.
Fair. Ottawa money line or the team total?
Neither. I don't want anything to do with that game. Maybe the team total because I lean towards an over in that game.
Fair enough. The Vegas Golden Knights are in Vancouver taking on the Knuckleheads. It's about a pick 'em. Total is 6. Where are you looking?
Yeah, we have pick 'em here, and we have a bet on team, in my opinion, in Vegas Golden Knights in this spot. This team has put up at least 3 expected goals in 8 of their last 10 games. They've put up at least 3 goals in 8 of their last 10 games. The only 2 they didn't, they were shut out in back-to-back games against Minnesota, Winnipeg. They've won 4 straight games, 6 of their last 8. This Vegas Golden Knights team starting to play better now. They're starting to get a little healthier, getting McNabb and Martinez back has definitely helped them. So I like the Vegas Golden Knights here at -110. I think that's a very, very reasonable price here for this game. So that's where I'm going at for this one here. Give me the Vegas Golden Knights, and I also like Jack Eichel to score a goal at +160.
There you go. I just put my spring training plays into the scroller. I'm going Tigers, Nationals, and Red Sox today. So there you go. Keep on rolling. We got 2 games left, Nick. The Edmonton Oilers are -200 favorites on the road in Anaheim, taking on the Ducks. 6.5 is your total.
Yeah, the Anaheim Ducks finally snapped their losing streak against the Arizona Coyotes. They won 5-0 in that game. Whatever. Whatever. It was an impressive win on a second half of a back-to-back to break a losing streak like that. But I think they go back on that losing streak today. I have a couple plays on this one. I like the Oilers in regulation at -140, and I like the Oilers team total over 3.5. We do have an Anaheim team that's been giving up goals lately. Their defensive numbers have not been great. The only times their defensive numbers for expected goals were below 2 in the last 7 games were against San Jose and Arizona, 2 of the worst offensive teams in the league. Edmonton's been pointing way over Anaheim because their offense has been an under team. I like the regulation line for the Oilers and the team total over here for the Oilers as well.
There you go. Back to the chat. I want Knights over, Nick.
The Knights over. Let's see, Vegas. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see an over in that game. I didn't bet the over, but I lean that way.
That's fair. I was typing into my spreadsheet as well for spring training. Final game of the day, Nick. The Dallas Stars are -160 favorites. They're in Seattle taking on the Kraken. Sorry. 5.5 is your total. Thoughts on this one, Nick?
Yeah. I like the over in this game. I think we see goals in this spot here. It's the second half of a back-to-back for Dallas. They're coming in off of that 5-4 win against San Jose last night. Seattle's coming in off of back-to-back losses versus Vegas in their last 2 games. They've gone over in 8 of their last 10 games. The expected goals have gone over 5.5 in 6 of the last 7 for the Kraken. I need to input numbers from last night's game with Dallas and San Jose. 2.72 to 2.68, which is going to give us around that 5.5 mark. I believe it's a 5.4, so slightly under for expected goals last night, but it went 5-4 game. I like the over in this spot here. I expect Dallas to win this game, but don't be surprised if the Kraken win this one. This has a weird Kraken spot written all over it, so I'm going to give my lean towards the Kraken actually in this game, but I'm going to go over in this game more than anything else.
That's fair. Do you like South Carolina women's today?
I lean towards UConn, but I don't know anything.
We've got
you give me plus points, plus money with UConn. I'll think about it, or I'll that would be my lean.
I think you do get plus points.
I know that's why it'd be my lean. I didn't bet it though.
What's the spread on that game? Let's see.
3.5, 4.5.
It's a 4-point favorite of South Carolina. So yeah, why not? There you go. We got some housekeeping and some recapping to do. First of all, if you guys have not tweeted out yet, hashtag Best Bar Supdogs on Twitter so that you can so we can get Supdogs to win Barstool's Best College Bar in America for the third year in third out of 4 years. Last year they finished runner-up. So vote hashtag Best Bar on Supdogs. Tag us in the post. But some housekeeping if you guys are new to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website is all linked down below. Also, make sure you guys check out the Max Wagers Network. It's only Higgs today. He'll be live at 12. But Monday through Friday, you get Higgs at 12, Allie at 1, just Parleys at 2, Scott and Scott at 3, and the main event, game time decision at 5. So make sure you guys check out the Max Wagers Network. Some recapping for today. We're going Nuggets -3. We're going the Pelicans +2.5, and the Orlando Magic +5. Some spring training action as well. Detroit +1, +135. Washington +146. Boston +112. This year in spring training, I am 19-11-1, up 11.12 units, ready to keep it rolling going into today.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Buffalo Sabres +1.5. The New York Islanders at -150. The Blackhawks on the puck line and the team total over. I like the Rangers puck line as well. Vegas Golden Knights on the money line. Edmonton in regulation. And Edmonton team total over. I forgot to put that into the scroller. Edmonton team total over 3.5 at -130. And then the over 5.5 with the Kraken and the Stars.
There you go. Nick, do you want to finish out the stream for today?
No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one, though. My name is Nicholas. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.